All right, everyone. Well, welcome and thanks for joining us for another wonderful Shackley opportunity to learn how to turn back the clock. We want to welcome you all. This is Master Coordinators Marty and Cheryl Turner, and there is so much to share, and there's so many great things that you can do beyond just the basics. And we're going to talk about all the wonderful things that are impacting not only our lives, but are helping people to having better choices, to be able to have a healthy side gig, and also be able to make some smart money.
That's right.
All right. Well, with that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more. And Cheryl, if you would be so kind as to talk more about taking care of you, because if you don't take care of you, it's hard to take care of anyone else.
You know, looking younger is an inside job. It's something that it will help you be healthier. All of these different things, just don't smoke or limit it. Limit alcohol. Use sunscreen. Use sunglasses. Find good nutrition. Do breathing exercises. I think Marty and I should probably do one. Eat healthy, avoid sugar, get enough sleep. I know that's not always easy to do. Drink 64 ounces of water a day. And again, that's not easy either. I mix ours with our energy tea or our triple boost and it tastes better. And then find skincare products that have vitamins in them. Let go of stress, let go of toxic people, and forgive people. It does more for you than it will for them.
Absolutely. Well, good stuff. So we want to just talk about all the things that you can do to look younger, live longer, and turn back time. And one of those things, of course, is healthy eating.
Yep.
So talk a little bit about that.
Well, we got some A, B, 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 C's here. And, you know, I couldn't afford most of these foods when I was a single mom, but there's a lot that the foods you eat can do for you. Like avocados are full of vitamin K and folate. They help prevent blood clots in the brain. They help your hair grow thicker and shinier. They have lots of B and C. And I'm not going to go into every benefit of every one of these foods, but beets are wonderful. Blueberries, we always called them brain berries. And broccoli, cruciferous veggies, celery, coconut oil, bone broth. These are all things that can help you, that you can actually get a hold of. Like we just made some chicken noodle soup and I put some of the bones from the chicken in it. And Marty said, why are you doing that? I said, because there's nutrition in the bones.
Awesome. Very good.
And celery has high levels of antioxidants, natural anti-inflammatories. It even helps with joint pain and irritable bowel syndrome. Coconut oil has loads of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, and very little calories. And it helps suppress inflammation. It might also help with memory loss and fight bad bacteria. It has a neuroprotective impact on aging brain cells. That's got to be a good thing. Now, dark chocolate's probably my favorite.
I see that you've bolded it there.
It may be bold. His eyes are in good shape.
Should be like a vegetable.
Yeah, it is. And cocoa can increase cerebral blood flow. Doesn't that explain a lot?
Absolutely. Okay.
And the darker the chocolate, the better. Now, egg yolks have choline, which helps in fetal brain development, which a lot of people may not realize. And so it's good for pregnant women. Studies show eating eggs has no effect on the cholesterol level, because some people were worried about that, of healthy adults. And it might even help raise the good cholesterol. So eggs are good for you. Leafy green veggies, I know we don't eat enough of the kale, spinach, and all that, but we found a solution.
Yes.
And there's so much you can do. A cup of kale has almost 700% of your recommended daily servings of A and K. And again, that's going to fight inflammation and keep your bones strong. And rosemary, herbs, salmon. Salmon's one of my favorite. But if you buy salmon, make sure you get the good stuff. You want to have organic salmon. And if you have kids, they might not want to eat sardines or trout, but it's really good for them. And they will like the trout. Can't guarantee the sardines, though. And that's going to help, again, with brain food. Turmeric. I had no idea what a great pain reliever turmeric is. It's an ancient root. It's been used for thousands of years. And it's an anti-inflammatory again. And walnuts, they even look like little brains. Also almonds, pistachios, cashews. They can keep you from going nuts. A handful a day, and you can improve your cognitive health. They've got tons of antioxidants, and the E in nuts can protect our brain cells and ward off Alzheimer's. I keep a big jar in the house for Marty.
Awesome. I love it. Now that we've talked about some of the food sources, which of course everyone can get, but they can't necessarily get the same nutritional content that they used to do years and years ago. And so what we can do to help you and help others is to really talk about nutrition. And some of you can't get these food sources the way they used to. Right. So let's talk about the foundation for good health and the things that Shackley has to offer that they can supplement their good choices when it comes to food.
Right. And now these are the primary ones for if you're looking to turn back the clock, whether you want to turn back the clock physically or mentally. You need a good multi. You need good protein. Our bodies are made of protein. You need Bs with folate. And look for the percentage of folate, and it has to be organic folate, or you're wasting your money. And for bowel health, there are different supplements you can take. And stress helpers, we have something called stress relief. I call it my little friend. And mood products that will help a lot. Memory products, we have natural energy products. That's what I drink in my water, and they'll help cleanse your system. We've just got a brand new liquid multi-drink that's a vitamin, multi-V drink, and they've got tons of things. And the cleanse, Marty and I try to do that 2 or 3 times a year. It just resets your whole program and makes you think clearer and feel better.
Wonderful products, no question about it. All right, well then let's talk a little bit now about make healthy happen. Everyone is looking for some choices. We have some great ones to talk about, and 100% of all the products that we have 100% money back guarantee.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the hundreds of products, but just to do it, if you would, in just 4 categories as far as why this industry is exploding.
Yeah, I love this. We've got a bunch of immune building drinks. We're not going to get into that. You can look it up, ask the person who sent you the video. Greens, remember I mentioned how you need those greens? You need 1 cup of raw organic kale, spinach, and broccoli. Mm-hmm. You get that in every teeny tiny little scoop. It's about a teaspoon of our greens. Yeah. You don't even taste it. So you're doing the right thing. And our resveratrol product, we've got something called Vivix. It's the red bottle here, right next to the little greens. And 1 teaspoon of Vivix equals the resveratrol in 130 glasses of red wine. It's not as much fun, but it's a lot cheaper. Yeah. And your favorite, honey, is this purple one here, the MindWorks.
Absolutely. Love it. Don't go a day without it. We're talking about increasing memory retention by 300%.
It's almost an unfair advantage.
It is.
In business, but we'll take it. Yep. And then we've got personalized nutrition programs, our Meology down here in the lower left. Our protein is so good. It makes your shakes taste richer and creamier. Lots of flavors. Again, check it out. And our collagen, when I started taking our collagen, we did a little training, and I said, this isn't going to make a big difference for me because I take a lot of Shackley. Well, 3 months later, I was at the salon, and the guy that owned it came over and said, what'd you do to your hair? I said, nothing. I'm getting it cut. And he goes, did you break it? Did you have a permanent? And I said, no. There were all kinds of little hairs sticking up. And I said, oh, those are new hair. And he goes, how old are you? I said, I'm in my 70s. And he couldn't believe that I had that much new hair growing in just from collagen. Was the only thing I added to all the other Shackley that we take. That's and awesome. Our skincare line guarantees that you will take 10 years off your face in 60 days, or you get your money back. And we've got a brand new spa line of moisturizers and things. You guys, they are decadent. We'll take a peek at those in a minute. And Marty loved it when we got our green cleaners. They cost less and they work better. So you can actually breathe and clean at the same time. And Oprah picked up a bottle and said, this is my favorite.
Yeah. We also have the healthy weight where we've released over 80 pounds between the 2 of us and have kept it off. So these products have obviously been life-changing for us, and we know they will for you as well. So now let's get into the real deep thing that most people are thinking about. It's like, okay, but what is the real secret? Well, everything you put on your inside is important, but there's some incredible targeted treatments to awaken and brighten your skin called our youth line to help you look younger and look great. So talk a little bit about youth.
Now, this eye treatment, that has made a huge difference for me. And we have a couple of gals here in the cities who do a lot of like skincare parties, stuff like that. I don't. I do everything online. But she told me this eye treatment that we have, don't just use it around your eyes, use it around your mouth too. Mm-hmm. And it's got a special, what do you call that? Formula. It's got a special formula. It's going to plump, it's going to brighten, it's going to visibly reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Of course, it's Shackley, so it's a plant-based, 100% vegan and biodegradable. And it comes with a little metal applicator. You can see it here in the picture. It looks shiny because it is. And that stays a little cooler and it opens your pores. So it absorbs all these amazing, new, wonderful treatments. And the C&E is so potent that they keep it in tiny little capsules to keep it fresh. Talk about magic. It has made a huge difference for me. And then here's a picture of our granddaughter. And in this picture, she just has her regular lashes. And I had said to her, honey, are those your regular lashes? She said, yes, I'm using your mascara. And she's a nursing supervisor in a hospital up on the Canadian border. So it's nice that we can help her out with some organic products once in a while. Her mom's a business leader.
Absolutely.
And the mascara I'm not going to get into because I'm not an expert on it. This is my favorite picture of us. Not really.
Well, it is pretty cool to think that it's not just for women. You know, guys want to look younger as well. And so we had a little fun time with a little spa treatment, and I was able to get involved in that with the hydrating gel mask, and you did the purifying clay mask.
But you know, you haven't asked me what I wanted to do on my anniversary since you asked me, and I said that was what I wanted to do. Now he plans the anniversaries.
There you go.
So again, and you can use these together. You can use the gold mask where you would have some drier skin, and then the charcoal mask where you'd have some oily skin. I'm probably the one that should have had the gold mask on. And we're just going to take a little peek at these new spa products. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because...
Just a sneak peek because we got a little bit of time to wait, but get ready for your pre-orders.
These things, you can't even describe how luxurious they are. Ultra nourishing multivitamin cleanser. Look at all these ingredients. I'm not going to read them all. You can come back and pause the screen.
Yep.
And our Restore Body Serum. I think I'm most excited about that. I might bathe in that. It slows down the breakdown of collagen. It protects against premature aging caused by free radicals using a potent blend of hyaluronic acid and antioxidants. And you guys, when we came to Shaklee, the one thing I noticed is that almost everybody I met looked 20 years younger than they were. I thought they'd found the fountain of youth, and they pretty much have. And that was before this line of skincare that we just showed you, the youth, and these new spa products. We've got this Nourish body lotion, luxurious, long-lasting multivitamin moisturizer. Now, where do you hear that?
Right.
And, you know, it's like member price $32, and then you get paid a bonus for using it. That's a pretty good price. And we're not going to go into all these ingredients, but look at this one, niacinamide. Let's just take one peek. I mean, here we say it's luxurious. It helps balance natural oils. It protects skin from environmental stress, brightens and evens skin tone. Let's take a little peek on the next page, what else it does. Now, this is something I got online. Wow. I looked up this one ingredient. I'm not going into this page. You can pause it and read it, but it gives you immunity. Your skin has a barrier, and it minimizes the redness and the blotchiness. It regulates oil and pore appearance. It protects against sun damage. It treats hyperpigmentation. It minimizes fine lines and wrinkles, protects against oxidative stress, and it treats acne. And over time, it says there will be fewer lesions and improved skin texture. And again, this is just, you can look it up. It's amazing. Great. We're not going to go into this page either. These are just some resources. You can pause this page. So if you want to work on your hair, which I did, I had really, really wimpy hair. My hair is thicker now than I think it's ever been in my life. Yeah. And like I said, I'm in my 70s. If you want to focus on your skin, your brain, stress, immunity, weight, your joints. Actually, for me, it's all of the above. So just come back, pause that page, and look at the different things.
Great stuff.
We offer.
What a great resource.
Yeah, and your skin's your largest organ. You really are what you eat. And our bones and joints are the foundation of our skin. It helps it stay up. And, you know, it's not just our opinion. Shaklee has a ton of studies. We have 2 landmark studies. One's 10 years, one's 20 years. And we had no control over these studies, and this is what they found. They showed Shaklee users take little to no meds. They had an 83% lower prescription usage, 84% reported good to excellent health. They have a lower risk of dementia, good metabolic health, a 52% lower risk of diabetes, better cardio health, 90% lower risk of cardiac arrest, and healthier levels of C-reactive protein. Now, that's a measure of systemic inflammation, and this is the only company I've ever known that has independent clinical proof that our supplements build long-term health benefits.
You bet.
Here's my favorite study. This is the Telomeres study. Now, let's take a real quick look. Dr. Epple said Shaklee may protect them from the usual effects of age, obesity, and stress. And Dr. Blackburn said keeping telomeres from shortening may create a longer, healthier life. And they also said Shaklee users had significantly longer telomeres compared to controls. Supplementation may slow shortening of telomeres that occurs with aging. Now, she's a Nobel Prize winner and a top authority on telomere science. And I love this. An 80-year-old Shaklee user is projected to have the same telomere length as a 41-year-old non-user.
Wow.
So 80's the new 40.
There you go.
And that may be why these beautiful women, all in their 70s, late 70s, most of them, have so much energy.
I love it. Well, one of the cool things is the Shaklee difference is something that most people have heard of, but to understand it and to know that we keep everything safe, proven, and effective. Testing on all contaminants that come into the factory to make sure 350 quality control tests and 120 plus proven patented products that we have also papers on, over 100 published papers. Now, these are not the kind that you can pay to get into.
Right.
They're the only kind that most people would pray to get into.
Right.
All right. Now, also no animal testing, of course, at Shaklee, and $400 million spent on research and development to make sure that these products will help people to be able to perform at the highest levels. 151 gold, silver, and bronze medals, and 3 times the level of standards as far as quality control of the pharmacopoeia standards. Now, we, of course, have our own little guys and gals, and this happens to be Silas, so we did not make him put that around. He just wanted to be involved with Shaklee. And then our oldest,
because Grandpa's involved,
our second oldest granddaughter, they're, smacking that ball right out of the park. So whether it's Olympic athletes or your own children to perform at the highest levels, we got the products to be able to show the Shaklee difference. And then, of course, our proven leadership, whether it's Dr. Shaklee, who invented the word vitamin before it was in the dictionary. We became the first climate neutral certified company. We're an A+ rated the Better Business Bureau. We paid over $9 billion with a B in commissions and bonuses. And it's the most clinically proven wellness company in the world. So Dr. Shaklee, what was so exciting is that in 1915, before the word vitamin was even in the dictionary, he was making nutritional vitamins through vitalized minerals. And Dr. Shaklee was not only a pioneer, but also an entrepreneur and a visionary. But then comes Roger Barnett, who took this company to the next level. He spent literally 5 years and $30 million researching before buying this company to make it his next big thing that he would do. And I love what he says, that the only way we succeed is to make our customers healthier and our partners wealthier. And Dr. Shaklee knew this from the beginning. The medical field is interested in treating disease. I'm interested in building health, and that's what this is all about. So we've had an amazing opportunity, whether it's being part of the green movement with Wangari Maathai, which I think Cheryl will talk a little bit about, or spending time with Roger Barnett, a billionaire owner who's right there working with us to build something very, very special.
Yep, up on the upper right, we have Roger planting trees with Wangari Maathai, the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a PhD. She also earned a Nobel Prize for the environment. And when she did, Roger called her and congratulated her in Swahili. He speaks 5 languages. He and his amazing wife, Sloan, have elevated Shaklee's products, the technology, and all of our future.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And that pic on the lower right, remember that?
Yeah, at the aquarium in Atlanta was pretty amazing, where they shut the whole thing down and we had it for the night. It was really, really special.
And you could scuba dive with the fish if you wanted to.
There you go. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about our loyalty rewards program. Once people get on these products and stay on them, there's some wonderful things that Shaklee does to reward them.
I didn't think they could make it any better. But if you like free stuff, you might want to become a member. You can get a discount. You can take advantage of our loyalty rewards program. And the longer you use the products, the more discount you get. You go from 5 to 15%. It's quick, easy to manage. Plus you get a special birthday gift. We like that. And I circled magic chews. Energy chews over here on the right. There's my grandson says, Nana, it's not magic, it's science. And you can buy at a discount. What's better than that? You can build better health. There's also a business position. We're not getting into that tonight, but check it out. Ask the person who shared the video with you about that, because it has made a huge difference for us and given us opportunities and options we never thought we'd have. And that's another whole training.
That's right. Well, you're in the driver's seat, so do what it takes. Take advantage of these opportunities. The way we've been able to support, help, and take care of our family, whether it's our little Silas in the corner, our little Peanut, Ashlyn, our princess in the middle, or Silas growing up, still working with Grandpa. You see, we're going to be planting an apple tree, and Cheryl being able to overcome all of the things that she went through in her cancer battle. we were able to help Cheryl's mom extend her expiration date. And we say that kind of jokingly, but being able to have that time where people could come and visit before she passed was such an important thing. And we know that Shackley and all the good prayers and all the good care that Cheryl's had and that she was able to get, Cheryl was able to be there. In a lot of cases, people were just busy working jobs, and she could take the time to work her business and be with her mom during those final days.
Yep. And when I had cancer, you could be an advocate for me. Yeah. And this picture with my mom has my 2 daughters in it. And that was on Mother's Day.
Yep.
And she passed at the end of May that year. So she passed 2 weeks later. Mm-hmm. And here she was in her home, comfortable and safe. And this picture over here with Ashlyn, that cute little dolly, who's married now. She's the nursing supervisor. But we were at the park one day and she said, "Where are the other kids?" And I said, "Well, honey, they're in daycare." And she said, "Well, where are their moms?" I said, "They're working." She goes, "Well, where are their nanas?" We knew she was a smart one. And I said, "Well, honey, they're working too." She goes, "Well, they should work from home like you do." She was so happy that we were at the park.
That's right.
So this business has given us relationships with those kids we would have never had any other way.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, you can turn back the clock. You can think younger, you can look younger, you can feel younger, and create real choices that will help you have an incredible future. So we thank you guys for taking a look and listen to what we're so excited about. I'd like to ask you to get with the person who shared this link or this video with you and get ready, set, wellness. That's what this is all about. And this program will definitely help you start an amazing adventure to better health. And with that, thank you so much for listening. And what we'll say now is, see you soon.
Let's go get it.
All right. Take care.